Good morning from the future. I'm Alicia.
And I'm Nate.
And we're the passport couple.
And today we are celebrating a huge milestone, our 100th video. We were gonna make a whole video dedicated to this, but the truth is I have like 15 videos still in the queue to edit, and the milestone probably means more to us than it does to you.
We started 2021 with only 9 videos, and now just 9 months later, we're posting our 100th video.
We've been traveling the world for 18 months, and so far we visited 12 countries. Our first was Thailand, then we made our way to Malaysia. We lived in Cambodia for 7 months during the pandemic. We saw our first world wonder in Mexico, and then completed the entire Route 66 road trip in the US.
Oh my God, they're so cute. Oh my God.
Hi guys, hello.
Hi.
Welcome.
No, it's okay.
They're so cute.
Oh, hello.
Oh, look at you, I like your teeth.
Oh my God, that was so cute. In 2021, we've picked up the pace a bit and visited Costa Rica, Panama, Colombia, El Salvador, Guatemala, Ecuador, and now we are in Peru. Oh gosh, no. That's just one example of how we get to record our lives and remember these crazy memories that we probably otherwise wouldn't. So even if no one watches this video or the next 100, we're still gonna keep posting.
And we're gonna have a lot to post because by the end of 2021, we will have been to 21 countries. And that is a complete accident. But 21 countries, one bucket list item at a time. Back to the video, Lake Atitlan. It's so cool. Enjoy.
Good morning. We are at Lake Atitlan here in Guatemala, and we are going on a boat tour of some of the pueblos around Lake Atitlan. So the boats leave every 20 to 30 minutes, and we made it just in time. We ended up taking a lancha over here, which is a public ferry that a lot of the locals take. It cost us 25 quetzales per person, and we had to pay in exact cash when we got off the boat, and we landed in Santa Cruz. Right when you get off the dock, there's a bar and restaurant and a ton of tuk-tuks to take you up the hill to Santa Clara, also known as the vertical town. Very thankful we took the tuk-tuk up because it was only 10 quetzales, and that hike up would have been tough. I would not be as happy as I am right now. But we got dropped off right at our restaurant, which is the CCAP building, the Centro de Capacitación, which is a nonprofit trade program with a rooftop restaurant. They have really good food, and I'm starving. Are in desperate need of some coffee, but they had chai tea on the menu, and it's just giving me all the Hardin vibes, so I had to get it. And we got a semi-typical Guatemalan breakfast with plantains, beans, eggs, and it looks like a delicious tomato sauce, so we're gonna dig in.
I do not think I've ever seen a prettier carrot cake. My mom's favorite dessert is carrot cake, so I feel a little guilty eating this right now. But not that guilty. That was a near perfect bite. You can taste like the carrot shreds in there. And I've never had chocolate chips in carrot cake before, but it works really well.
church is in the center of town, and it actually claims to be the oldest church in all of Guatemala, although there's no real proof of that. We were about to leave on the boat to head to our next town, but we saw this really pretty walkway that ends up leading to a hotel, and it's right on the water. So we walked down here and there are some gorgeous views of the volcano.
We stayed way longer than we wanted to, but we were finally heading off to our next pueblo.
The only way in and out of Santa Cruz is by boat. There's no roads leading directly to Santa Cruz, so we ended up taking another public ferry over to San Marcos. It was again 25 quetzales per person, had to pay in exact cash, and this time it was so cool we had to stand on the back of the boat next to the driver. It was a way better experience than sitting inside. It was so awesome. So Mayan weaving is very popular in this area, and they make some beautiful textiles, including these amazing rugs.
When you enter into San Marcos, it's this long cobblestone street, just shops, restaurants, you can buy anything. Artwork, jewelry, clothing, you name it, it's here.
Santa Cruz and San Marcos differ quite a bit. In Santa Cruz, where we were before, it was mostly locals. A lot of the Mayan population still lived there, and the expats were very minimal. Here, very different. This is a huge expat community here at Lake Atitlan, and it's a very spiritual, free-flowing community, you could say. So in this town, you'll find a lot of yoga and meditation centers, as well as hiking, looking for fungi, and getting your charts read. There's a message board here in the city that gives you all the details about upcoming events, concerts, even services that people are offering, including tongue readings. We got another light beer that seems to be really popular, especially in the Lake Atitlan area. This is Gallo beer. And two things about this beer drinking experience that are a little different. They put this napkin right on the top of the rim here. They did this in Colombia everywhere we went. And I honestly am not really sure why, but just pull it off. This one was fancy. And we got a glass with ice for our beer. Pretty warm here, but it's not really that hot, so try it out.
Wow, that's beautiful.
Real quick, Nate has a huge problem with hearing the bell that the food is ready, and he's like instantly like, food's ready, gets his plate all ready, he's ready for the food. It's like a dog with like a dinner bell or something.
I'm just, food's ready. We're at Faye Restaurant, right off the main street here. It's one of the most popular restaurants in San Marcos. And we read that the chicken masala is very good, so we ordered that. It's really good. The chicken is so tender, it just like falls apart in your mouth.
We just finished up lunch and we're gonna go check out the natural reserve that's down by the water. crazy. It's 20 quetzales per person for tourists, only 15 quetzales for nationals, and we're gonna go hike around and see the beauty of this tropical reserve. See, trampoline. We're going to the thing called trampoline. It's not a trampoline, and we're both really scared to do it. Let's go see it. Lake Atitlan is considered to be one of the most beautiful lakes in the world, and this natural reserve is definitely showing us why. The views are so beautiful, the water is so blue, and all of this greenery is just swaying in the slight breeze. I could sit here all day. So the trampoline is a 30-foot deck that you jump off of into the lake. No. I took dive lessons when I was a kid and I would jump off the high dive, but that scared me and I knew how deep the pool was. I don't know how deep this is. That's what scares me.
As much as I want to do it,
We're too scared. We're man enough to admit it. We're too scared.
yeah, for sure. Right next to the giant jump, there is much less intimidating, much less scary, smaller cliff to jump off of. And it's funny because even though it is a lot smaller, people still have a ton of hesitation jumping off it.
Lake Atitlan is gorgeous. Unfortunately, there's only a few places that you can swim, San Marcos being one of them, because in the 1950s, the government decided it would be a good idea to add black bass to the lake in order to entice tourists to come and have fresh seafood for dinner. Unfortunately, the bass ate like all of the food chain, including a rare bird that kept the bacteria at bay. So that bird is now extinct and the bacteria is everywhere and it's extremely parasitic to humans.
If you're wondering, how the heck do I know which boat to go on? You don't really have to know much other than where you're going because they just start shouting boat names. And then the people who are shouting, talk to them, let them know where you want to go, and they'll let you know where to go next. It's pretty simple.
I call you up in the middle of the night, been bothered by dreams, ain't feeling alright. You give me comfort, say just give it some time. By the end of our talk, I'm feeling just fine. You and I will always know where we belong. This ain't no ordinary.
That was a crazy ride back home. And I read that in the afternoon and evening, there's like much stronger winds than in the morning. But it honestly wasn't too bad.
It wasn't too bad.
It wasn't. I just stayed loose.
My butt hurts. Yours doesn't hurt. Oh my gosh. I think I'm gonna be sore tomorrow. I don't know how you're doing so well, but I'm glad you are. If you guys liked hanging out at Lake Atitlan with us today and are not too disappointed we didn't jump off a 30-foot cliff, hit the like button below. And if you want to stamp your passports with us again,
Make sure you subscribe if you haven't already, and we'll see you guys tomorrow.
good night. Wow, that little dance really got me out of breath. I did not expect this.
Hopefully they make it out okay.
Hopefully you make it out okay.
Am I good?
Yeah, you did great.
Am I good?
Yes.
So, eat my hair.
Say something inspirational.
Find your inner peace, and you will be
Love it.
free.
Every day.